Oh, Bernie, look at this.
This is alright, isn't it?
Well, first and foremost, before we welcome you to the Sunday morning show, I just want to maybe send a small apologies for the audio for today. We have come up here to Woburn, an amazing experience, as always, but I've forgotten the lapel mics.
Yeah, so
one job.
We're going to try and talk a bit louder, and hopefully the quality is still there. But apologies, like Dan said, if the sound or the audio is not as good as it would have been. Yeah. It's Dan's fault.
It's my fault. So, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Bernie.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody.
I would like to know what episode this would be.
Well, we've been going, what? Is it 18 months?
18 months.
That'd be right, wouldn't it?
That would be right. So this could be like episode 80.
52, yeah. I'd have said round about that. But
could be episode 80, could be episode 85, could be episode 9, who knows? But we know that we haven't actually missed.
I think I might make it my job when I get a little bit of time to actually count how many shows
How many
there's
Sunday
been,
shows, and actually we need to start.
100th show.
Welcome to our 95th,
yeah,
150th, 340th.
I mean, when we made the first ever Sunday morning show, I thought it might be a one-off special. I didn't think it would run so long.
Well, I tell you what,
it's like Neighbours, isn't it?
It is like Neighbours.
It's finished now.
It just finished. But I tell you what, I didn't think that when we first did that Sunday morning show,
that anyone would watch it.
That anyone would watch it, but B, that we would end up at the Performance Centre at Woburn, not only doing a Sunday Post show, but for the second time, because we've actually moved location slightly. We were on the top brand tee at the top there. Now we've moved into the brand bay, which, as you can see behind, we've got some lovely stuff going on, and pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, this place is special, isn't it? It's world class. The facilities, Titleist have pushed the bar, raised the bar as such. Yeah, there's some videos coming from this place. We're here yesterday with the staff ambassadors.
We were,
doing some product training and bit of product knowledge, which I gained quite a bit from. I'm pretty sure you did as well.
Well, the great thing is, and I don't know what other brands do, but certainly with the facility that they've got here at Woburn and the Performance Centre, they brought up their ambassadors. So if you're an ambassador, it means like either a head pro of a golf club, head coach of a golf club. They've got this program that they lay out for a group of guys that work extra hard or are just very good at what they do.
Supportive of the brand.
And they're very supportive of the brand with Titleist. So what they do is they bring them up to a facility like this, and they go through fitting experience. So they'll go through the golf ball fitting experience that they went through yesterday, which was good. So going through the process of what Titleist would look to try and do in order to get people into the right golf ball. They pass that on to their ambassadors, and then they hopefully use that for future fittings for themselves, and hopefully it improves what you guys get.
Yeah, I mean, if I was going for a specific Titleist fitting, whether that's ball, wedges, irons, driver, etc., I would personally, if you're not using one of the fitting, like the main fitting guys on the road, like Tom, you've seen a few times, Ben as well. Yeah. You want to go and see an ambassador, because they'll have that extra knowledge and that that extra finesse, I guess, which they would have learned from days like yesterday, which for me is key for them to understand and be able to fit properly.
Absolutely right. They went through golf ball, they went through a wedge fitting experience, they went through iron fitting experience, and they went through driver fitting experience. So they covered an awful lot of kind of what goes on, and they were going deeper. They were just going a little bit deeper. That it's not teaching them kind of to suck eggs a little bit, but actually, this, when you get a group of pros together like that, and this is why I used to love
networking.
It's a bit of networking, but this is why I used to love competing and playing with other pros in competition, is because you actually get a chance to just spend the day with them, and you get to ask questions about. And this is what other pros I think should do more of, is spend time with the other pros and get an idea of what they do, and that might actually help with the way they fit moving forward. There's always ideas that somebody's got did an experiment or did a fitting with somebody and it got this result. Well, other pros can learn from that experience and then use it in their own.
It's continuous learning. I mean, I would have regarded myself 10, 12, 15 years ago as a good fitter. I didn't have many what I would call unsuccessful fittings, Most people that I've fitted, there'd be people watching this that I've fitted they've enjoyed the experience and hopefully would have gained from it. I really enjoyed it. It was a great day.
It's always eye-opening stuff, really.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially when it comes to the golf ball.
But
I think that was the big thing.
The main thing yesterday.
What was the main thing, Bernie?
We've been up. This is our third visit, and we've tried to play a bit of golf at Woburn. It's, I think the lady we met yesterday, who's the
marketing
manager.
Yeah.
She said she's only got 4 available tee times for the rest of the year.
Woburn is pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty special facility. I mean, I know we're sat on a fantastic facility here, but this is part of the facility, the main facility, as in the golf course and the 3 golf courses. We played the Dukes.
Yeah.
They've got obviously the other 2 courses there, which we will hopefully now that we've done a bit of networking ourselves.
Yeah.
We now might be able to get out and play those, but we did film it.
We played 18 holes yesterday. Yeah, it was.
I'm battered and bruised. I don't know about you.
So, I mean, I'm not playing particularly well. I would admit that. I mean, people can see it on the vlogs. I'm struggling with my game. That golf course we played right off the back tips as they would play tournaments. It was challenging, it's tight, it's brutal. If you're on your game, it's a tough golf course, but when you're not, we're not making excuses, but neither of us are swinging it good at the moment, and it beat me up. But I loved every minute of it.
I have never been beaten up that much and enjoyed it that much.
It was,
I wanted the beating to continue and just keep going until it got dark, because it's an amazing facility. It's a great golf course.
I didn't even have a favourite hole on the golf course because all 18 of them were so strong.
So good.
Like, there wasn't a bad hole. There wasn't one that you thought, oh, this is better than all the rest. It was just
good experience.
And hopefully it'll come out really well on the
So we're quite a way ahead now. We've got quite a few vlogs ahead. So Jordan is busy back home putting those together and getting them ready. But we're probably about 5 weeks ahead, which is exactly where I want
buffer,
it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly where I like it to be. So it just gives us a little bit of space, bit of breathing space to, take a week out and do some editing and get things planned and things like that. So
which is what you need as a channel, isn't it?
100% need
sort of almost like a bit of a reset button.
So I went camping last weekend.
Yeah, I know. I heard. Yeah. I thought after the Open experience, and you would have gained enough knowledge and been well educated that you now would, when you go camping, you would almost an experienced camper.
But
you'd find out all the issues.
It's very different. So when we went for the Open camping experience, we turned up and we just laid out our sleeping bags. No, what you've got to do when you go on the proper camping experience, Bernie, is actually with your family, without any arguments, get the tent erected up.
You're not selling this to me now.
Okay, so you've got to get the tent up.
No thanks.
Okay, in a slight breeze. Okay, when it's a bit breezy in the field. All right, and then you've got to then keep the children entertained and not have an argument with your partner, wife, whatever. And I think we did that. We did that very successfully. Laura and I actually pat each other on the back and said, "Well done to both of you. Well done to both of us for getting that tent ready for action." However, as the weekend moved on, we had a tough night the first night. All right, so Laura's in one side with Charlie. She's over on the girls are in one, boys are in the other. Me and Bob are in. We've got our own little tent area.
Yeah.
And the next door neighbour. So I dropped off to sleep pretty quickly. It was about 9 o'clock by the time we actually got into.
So rock and roll.
This is like living the dream, aren't we? And then our next door neighbours arrived around 10:30 to put up their own tent.
Right, okay.
Well, I woke up then because the car alarms were going off and they were trying to put up this tent in the dark, and it woke me up. I did not sleep and the rest of the night.
Right.
So I was up. Then we went and played Trevose the next morning, bit of breakfast, played at Trevose because we were staying down in Cornwall. Then the next night, it rained and it blew again. It was like Armageddon.
Yeah, so Trevose is what, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes from where we live in Torbay, and we had great weather. There was no rain.
I heard.
There was no wind. The sun was out. It was beautiful. When you told me it rained, I was like, how? Like,
the next morning, because I didn't sleep at all. The next morning, I got up. I said, Laura, we're off.
I'm done with this.
We packed up the tent. All right. I dried the tent. got everything out of the tent in the van. It's still raining, dried off the tent, had this little break in the weather, and then just as I'm about to take the tent down again, it absolutely tips down. I get soaking wet, the tent is now wet. I'm bundling up the tent, you should have seen it. Everyone's in the van, I've bundled up the tent, thrown it in the back of the van, and off we went.
So you're like one of the most mild-minded people I've met, but when you go, don't you? I can just imagine the scenes.
I did it all in a very quiet. I said, just
don't talk to me.
Get in the van. Let me sort this out. No, I'll help. Get in the van. Get in the van.
I bet you won't be camping again this year, will you? Is that you done for the year?
Retired from camping.
I'd retired after the Open experience. That was me. I'm a glamper at the worst. The hotels.
Well, we better come up with a plan, because we will be hopefully doing the Open again next year at their campsite. I'm putting my hand that I'm going to be there. I will be there, strong in the campsite.
I'm not going to the campsite. You're on your own, aren't I? So this week on the channel, we've been at the Kendalshire.
We have been at the Kendalshire, and I don't know if you've noticed, but obviously we've gone back to 6-parters, which is, I'm really liking the 6-parters. There's mixed reviews. We're getting mixed comments from people saying that some people love it. They've got their own little daily dose of us, which is amazing. I love it. But there's also some people that like the longer parts. Well, you can if you like those 2 days, you can save them up and watch them. Well, you save them up, watch on a Monday, watch on a Wednesday, and watch 2 parts, and then you're kind of done with it. But so that's kind of where we're heading.
It's every decision you make, or we make, Jordan makes, etc., is to benefit of us and the channel, and numbers and stuff were
really important.
Yeah, important, and views are important. So all the time we're trying to improve the product to increase the viewership and increase the subs, etc. And it's difficult. So it's a really difficult climate.
The Kendalshire then.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It's
a cracking golf course. They've got 3 9s. I don't think there's a set 18. I think maybe there was 18. They've added another 9. But the badminton that we played, which was our kind of front 9, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. 9 holes of golf. The practice facilities, the whole place is been invested in, and it's really in a good place. I think it's one of those golf courses that it caters for everybody.
I've been there a couple of times. Did PGA training and level 1 and 2 coaching, but I've never ever been on any of the golf courses. I've only used the practice facilities clubhouse. It just didn't disappoint.
No, not at all. And I'll tell you what else.
Some tricky holes, and
I'll tell you what else didn't disappoint. Was the level of banter that's come through on the actual videos that have come out this week. And I hope you like the editing of the videos, because we're trying to not have any lulls. When you stand over a golf ball for too long, there's a quiet period, there's a lull, and we want to just keep you engaged. We want the videos to keep engaged and keep you moving through that, so you don't know that 15 minutes has gone past
it was brilliant as well having both Craig and Pimdog on the channel again returning, because I've known both of them since they were sort of 3 years old. Used to talk both of them over the years, and hopefully, I didn't realise how much banter and how much fun we had. I know we had fun when we were playing, but once I watched the videos back, I was like, it was such a good couple of days with them, and it was.
They're good lads. They're really good lads. The thing with it is that I think Craig's got a massive opportunity, as I've said this before, but has a massive opportunity within the game of golf, as in from a playing standpoint.
100%.
I think that, and I am going to follow that journey. I'm going to make the effort to maybe get out to the States and do something with him, and also help him along the way if we can.
That would be
with his competition when to lead him up to exiting out of uni and going into tour life.
Financially, I know me personally, I would love to help him if I had. If I had the extra money, I would definitely put it into him, and because not only is he a brilliant golfer with a serious amount of power, but he's just a top lad as well. Like really down to earth, not arrogant, no airs and graces. You phone him up, can you do this?
Keen for anything.
Played some casual golf with him. That's not beneath him to come out and play 18 holes with me. Same as he plays with Jordan and Scotty and that, and he's just a great lad. And then Pimdog.
And then Scotty.
What can you say about Pimdog?
Well,
absolute legend, isn't he?
He's a top lad. He's
full of banter.
we're lucky to know his dad and his uncles and things like that, and they're all top guys, and he is literally a chip off the old block. It's fantastic. It's great to see. He's like, but I know that he wants to pursue a playing in some way, shape or form. I know he's really keen to keep pushing his golf, and again, we'll support whatever we can with him to try and help him do that.
He's a great golfer as well.
But he has a future if he ever wants it. And I've said this already to him. We were chatting in the van on the way back the other day when you were snoozing in the back. He has a future within YouTube golf because he has a great golf swing. He's very quick. He's great for his banter. He just has. He has a place within. He'll always have a place within this channel.
And he wants to learn. He wants to learn. I mean, we were giving him the camera, and he was grabbing it off us.
Yeah.
And, that's just practice. That'll improve. But he's a great lad. And,
he is a great lad. Well, moving on. So today, coming back to Woburn, today is an exciting day. I can't give anything away in the fact that we are show you any product or anything like that. But I am having a fitting today for the new TSR Titleist driver, and we'll look at the fairways as well within my bag because
I'll be honest with you, new clubs, new tech, all that doesn't really get me going. It's not why I'm in. No, not why I'm in for the golf for why I enjoy golf. But I'm massively excited by this new product. I mean, we've done it with Chris Beaumont. Here has just shown us the product. We've seen the tech that's gone into it, and oh my god, I'm looking forward to watching you and filming you hit this product to see what gains and the significant difference I'm pretty sure this thing's going to make.
So do you know what I want from this?
New driver?
No. So what I'm looking for, I don't think it's and look, we'll go into it, and I can't wait for the fitting opportunity, but. I don't necessarily see that it's going to give me huge amounts of gains when it comes to middle strikes.
Okay. Off centre strikes,
What I'm really interested to see is what this club does when I do miss-hit it, because I have been
missing.
You'll
have plenty of opportunity
and
to
there
show
will be
that.
plenty of opportunity, because I will miss-hit this driver, I'm sure, because I've been miss-hitting my own recently. So, but I'm more interested to see what it can do to help me.
Yeah.
And that's what this game is all about. The game of golf is a big game of misses. How can it help me when I hit it?
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm excited about. I'm also really excited about the fairway wood.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really excited about the fairway wood. I'm not even going to go down. We're not even going to go down the line of the 5 wood. But what I am interested in to know about is the 3 wood, because that's something that I really loved. The TS 3 wood.
Yeah, I was just about to say that I don't feel that the TSI made any difference to your game at all. In
fairway woods?
In fact, I would think you hit the TS better.
However,
I'll be honest with you.
I did hit the best 3 wood of my life yesterday into a par 5, which you'll see soon. All right, you will see that soon. But and that was the TSI 2, which has got a bit more spin on it, and I was trying to get a bit more flight out of it. Anyway, so we're going to look at that as well today. So it's a very exciting time. Women's Open. It's Women's Open week. Obviously,
I'll definitely be watching some of that.
Yeah,
I do enjoy. I mean, I don't watch a lot of ladies golf. I don't watch a lot of men's golf. To be fair, I watch majors. More recently, I've got more into it with the Live Tour and all the shenanigans that go on.
As far as I'm concerned, there's only one winner. Steph Kyriakou is the only person who's going to win this year. So we're looking forward to watching her lifting that trophy at the end of the week. So make sure you watch and support Steph on that.
Yeah, so that'd be good. I mean, I'm looking forward to watching that tournament. That'd be good for the weekend golf.
Hendriksen wins first live event.
I know.
Not the first live event. His first live event. And did you see his comment at the end?
I mean, it's brilliant. It was brilliant motivation for himself with the criticism, and rightly or wrongly, however your opinion is, of losing his Ryder Cup captaincy and giving up that and maybe tarnishing his legacy, whatever, for the money, but being able to step up there under that pressure and win the first event, just to almost, I've done this. I don't know if that shows that the Live Tour's not at the standard at the moment of the PGA Tour, because his finishes on the PGA Tour haven't been great recently, but maybe it was the motivation he needs. Maybe that's what you need as a golfer, is motivation to win, that hunger to compete. But I mean, and we announced last week.
Before anybody else announced that Luke Donald was going to be the captain of the Ryder Cup. So you heard it. Breaking news on the Sunday morning show. Are
we going to reveal anything else this week? What's happening?
No, we'll take our time with that. Let's have some breathing space.
There you go. Steph Kyriakou wins the You know, that's
there you go. Ladies
she's
Open
won it.
Championship. So Steph's won it. So there's a big
breaking
announcement.
news.
Breaking news a week early. But no, Luke
Donald
is now captain of the
interesting
Ryder Cup.
fact for you.
Go on then.
Well, I don't know, it might not be interesting. You can decide at home whether this is interesting. But he has played 4 Ryder Cups.
Yeah.
How many Ryder Cups winning teams has he been on?
4.
Correct. 4 out of 4.
And he won on the Walker Cup team as well.
So
there you go.
Brilliant. Yeah. It's a good appointment.
It's a class act.
Yeah.
Absolute class act.
And he's also declared that he's not enjoying the Live Tour either. So yeah, which is great. So he will be Ryder Cup captain.
He will be Ryder Cup captain. Well, I've got to go and get myself warmed up. My back, I can feel my back seizing up.
Is there enough time for you to warm up?
I don't know. You might see me stretching just back there if you're actually Woburn. But so I've got to go and get myself limbered up for this bomb show.
There's no bombs from you.
There's going to be a bomb show at Woburn.
Mild explosions.
If you can hear some small explosions this afternoon, it's because I'm bombing it at Woburn. Well, everybody, thank you very much for watching the Sunday morning show. We hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the golf this week, and
see you next week.
See you next Sunday.